Hey everybody. I'm a little under the weather, but I wanted to do a video today to let you guys know about how you're a winner. So, I feel like every day should be Mental Health Month, and it should be mental health awareness every single day. Meaning that you should be able to check in with yourself, you should be aware of yourself, everything that's going on around you. Alright? So, what better way to do that than to reward yourself, right? You worked so hard, you've done everything that you could do for the week, um, and even on the contrary of that, you've done everything you could do, but you still failed, right? You did everything you could do, but your boss is still mad at you. Your boss doesn't agree with you. Your boss wants to fire you. Your boss did fire you, but you did everything that you could do. You spoke up, or maybe you didn't speak up. Whatever the case may be, you are still a winner. You see, when you start off the day with a positive mindset, you're already winning. The minute you wake up and you open your eyes and you see the beauty of the day, you are a winner. Now, I'm only going to talk about this for a short period of time, but should you start the day with a negative attitude, your day is already going to be on the losing end. You already are going to be failing at something that you haven't even attempted or you haven't even tried. But if you start the day with a positive mindset, even if the one thing that's positive to you is that you woke up today, let that be the one positive that gets you through the day. Even if there is a pinhole, this tiny, 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 okay? You see how tiny that is? Even if there's a small ounce of light in that pinhole, you are winning. You know, on my darkest days when I was going through depression and I felt really isolated, I felt all alone. Even in the darkest of darkest times when I felt like there was no light whatsoever and I still saw light, I still had hope. I had instilled hope within myself from that little light that I would get through it, that things would get better. And it took a long time. I mean, it took time, but eventually things got better because I had it in my mind that I didn't want to allow this darkness, this gloom to come over me, and for me to be sucked so dry. Even at times, I was sucked so dry of energy that I didn't have the will or anything to really keep going. However, that little pinhole of light, that positive thinking that was in my mind, that's what got me through my day. Um, so we're gonna find ourselves through different trials and tribulations. We're gonna find ourselves through different moments where we do everything that we could possibly do within our ability to advocate to ourselves, to speak up for ourselves, to advocate for patients, for clients, for people that we see, you know, for people that we serve. All right, because not everybody is number oriented. Not everybody is, well, you know, Johnny is $1,000 and Susie is $2,000, and if we don't get 10 Johnnies and 20 Susies, then the company is going to go under and you're going to lose your job. Oh, your mental health? Forget about it. Oh, your well being? Forget about it. We'll get to that later. I promise you, we'll get to that. You could hear that 1,000 times, a million times. I'm sure many of you have heard it, and if you haven't heard it, you're going to hear it at some point in your career. All right, but the most important thing for you to do is to take care of yourself, to keep a positive mindset. All right, no matter what I've personally been through in my life, I've always kept a positive mindset. Yeah, I got angry at the moment, I got frustrated, I spoke my mind, I did what I needed to do, but at the end of the day, I rebounced, I woke up, I got myself up, and I said, you know what? Nah, they ain't gonna get you down. They ain't gonna knock you down. They may knock you down for a little bit, but you're gonna get right back up and you're gonna be 10 times stronger. All right? So, things that you could do to take care of yourself. First and foremost is, excuse me, because I have a cold. First and foremost, in these times, all right, with COVID is not gone. Okay? Um, my household has COVID, so, you know, it's not a happy time. All right, but I could tell you this. with a positive mindset, with a healthy mindset, with a belief that I'm not gonna die, I'm gonna get better, it's going to help you psychologically get through it. All right. Um, and me myself having it, it is not fun. But I tell myself I'm gonna get through it. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna beat this thing, and I'm gonna get better. You know. So we have to get better. We have to do better. Um, so that starts with you protecting yourself. You know, whether that's taking vitamins, taking your medication, wearing a mask if you so choose to, or if you think you're invincible, don't wear one. But personal choice. However, all right, get vaccinated or not. You know, that's a personal choice. I can't tell you what to do or not to do. And even with the mask, can't tell you what to do or not to do. But I would definitely advise on wearing a mask at least. And if you're not going to vaccinate yourself, then I guess hang around unvaccinated people because you don't want to put yourself in a susceptible place where you're going to potentially get other people sick because of your decisions. You know, that's like your decision at the end of the day. You know, but I don't want to get on that. Other ways that you could take care of yourself: eat healthy. All right, have a good exercise regimen. Have a balanced, clean diet. Eat healthy food. Eat lean meat if you decide to go the meat route. All right. If you're gonna go the fish route, have wild caught, not farm raised. All right. You just fish are not meant to be raised on a farm. They're caught in the ocean or caught in the sea. So, you know, at the end of the day, uh, just think about that. You know, I'm not going to really get into that. You know, and the other thing too, mainly, I know I said it so many times a couple minutes back, but a positive, healthy mindset. You know, if you're feeling sick and you tell yourself in your mind, I feel sick, psychologically, you're going to feel sicker. But if you feel sick and you tell yourself in your mind, I feel good, psychologically, you are going to feel better. Physically, you may not feel better, but psychologically, you're going to feel better. Um, you know, and be the person that you are. Be you. At the end of the day, you can't blame anybody else or deflect blame for anybody else for your actions. All right? You make decisions, you make choices. Words that come out of your mouth may be a reaction to something else. Something may have triggered you, or something may have got you thinking, like, oh, you know, maybe, uh, you know, Johnny made me say this, or Susie made me say that. To an extent, they may have influenced your thought and your words that came out, but you came out with those words. So you have to take action and accountability for yourself and just be responsible for everything that happens. Listen, in life, not everything that we do is going to go as planned. If if I told you that my life went as planned, I'd be lying to you. My life totally went off course, and then it bounced, and it crisscrossed, and it went this way, turn, all around and around, and it's still not even in a place where I even plan to be. You know, there's so many things that I love, so many things that I have a passion for, but at the end of the day, when certain things come into play, it just changes the dynamics of things. But in order for you to survive, you have to adapt. And truthfully, if you can't adapt, you're not going to survive. So you have to be willing to make sacrifices. You have to be willing to, uh, you know, just sacrifice, really. You know, you have to be open minded and flexible. Otherwise, things are just not going to work out. You know, so at the end of the day, this life lesson of being sick and dealing with COVID and really being on the forefront of it is it's not fun, but I gotta tell you, um, it makes you stronger. What don't kill you makes you stronger is definitely for real. Um, I always feel like loss is a great way to humble yourself and have humility. Uh, Loss, I guess, in a sense of anything, but not necessarily in the sense of life. Loss in the sense of you lost the game, or you know, failed a test, or you lost a job. Some jobs that you lose are definitely a blessing, um, and I won't get into that. Maybe another day we'll have a video on that. But you know, at the end of the day, be positive, be healthy, and in tandem with that, be positive towards other people. You may not like the person you work with. You may not even like your boss. You may not like your next door neighbor. but you live next door to them, you work with them, you're around these people. So you have to learn to work with people. Even if you don't like them, treat them with respect. Be positive. Hey, how you doing today? Even if they don't say hi back. Hey, how you doing today? You ever hear the quote, kill them with kindness? There you go. All right? You know, we have to treat each other better. We have to live in a world full of positivity and love. Because otherwise, we're just going to continue to react to events in the world. We're going to continue to hate one another and show hate and display hate and be in a racial divide and be oppressed and be suppressed and deal with all the nonsense that goes on. But until we put our foot down, until we act and say enough is enough, and then act, and then stay on that act, and stay on that act, and stay on that act, and don't fall off of that act, okay? Because enough is enough once enough has been enough, if you catch my drift. All right, we can't keep saying enough is enough, and we're just gonna keep singing the same sad song because nothing's getting done. In order for things to take place, it takes time. You have to be consistent. You have to be thorough. Things don't work out your way? Oh well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't fall off the bandwagon because Congresswoman or Congressman said no, or the president said no, or your mayor said no, or the governor said no, or your boss said no, or you said no because you didn't believe in yourself. You made people question you. Don't do that. You are better. Say it. I am better. I will be the best. I will be the best. People looking at me crazy because they don't see this camera here, but I tell you this, I am the best. I will be the best me, and I will shape myself to be the best me. You are the best you. Every morning, I challenge you. Say, I am the best. Look in the mirror and say, I am the best. Own it. Claim it. It is yours. You know why? Because you're the best. You are the best. And I believe it. So, I appreciate you guys for listening to this video, for hearing me rant and rave, which I don't typically do in my videos. I like to do workout videos. But I'm here on a walk, just clearing my head, clearing my mind, clearing my nose, because you can hear I'm congested. But please leave a comment below in the box. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so that you get all notifications. I appreciate y'all. Stay well, take care of your mind, take care of your body, take care of your spirit, preserve your peace, and we'll talk to you later. Be your best you. Don't forget that. I am the best.